standing in front of a short sale in Santa Rita Ranch. It's at 10623 East Obispo Avenue, Mesa 85212. It is a home built by Trend in 2000. It's 1,635 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage. A nice landscaped yard, just way overgrown. I don't think you're going to have to do anything to the landscaping other than trim it up and get it ready for the tenants. Nothing major, except a lot of trim. Nice landscaping in the front yard. You can see that with the fall leaves all over the place, you can see that it has to be raked, but the desert landscaping itself doesn't appear to have any weed growth in here, so I say it's been maintained during the foreclosure process. The short sale needs to be some trimming on the bushes, but a nice overall front yard. I would say the front of this house, it's 10 years old. I'd say paint the front of the house only, nothing else. The wood on this nice little decorator touch looks a little faded. I think it needs to be sanded and painted in a couple areas, but if you paint just the front of this house, you're going to be good with the HOA for a long time. The sides are fine. It's got the nice little column with stone. Nice little patio porch here. Now they did put some things, this is another reason you probably want to paint this. They put these little permanent pieces for putting probably hanging vines or maybe Christmas decorations, whatever, but they're going to have to be pulled off, so another reason to get it painted. And little touch up here and there. But paint the front. Also in the porch patio they've got some drywall that has come loose. It's going to have to be, the taping is going to have to be fixed here. I wouldn't even worry about this little crack. I think if you paint the front, it's going to be fine. So again, just paint the front. The sides are stucco and they're fine. No issues here at all. Well, let me revise that. Maybe on the very top, the fascia boards need to be painted. They look a little faded. So fascia boards, but not the rest of the house. The fascia boards in the front only. As we go inside the house, you've got 12-inch ceramic tile in the entryway and into the downstairs half bathroom. There is no water or electricity in this house, so parts of the video are going to be dark. We're not going to be able to test out any of the water or electric stuff. I can tell you that all the blinds in the house are fine. No replacements are necessary. There are ceiling fans everywhere. No replacements necessary if they work. The living room is 15 feet by 14 feet. Appears to be 8-foot ceilings. This carpet is going to need to be replaced. And you probably want to do paint throughout the entire house also. However, it is a semi-gloss paint, so it might be a little bit more difficult to paint. So carpet here. This ceramic tile, 12-inch, it needs to be grout cleaned. The eating kitchen is 16 feet by 14 feet. Got nice cabinets with some nice little knobs on them, but this grout is dirty. It definitely needs to be replaced. I mean, cleaned. 25 cents a square foot. We just mentioned it's 16 by 14 feet. There's also one area where it's chipped, so I think you could probably just put some grout in there or some creative way to fix that, but that is the only defect that we can see here. There is a little pink stain on the wall, but that's going to be taken care of in the paint process. There is a refrigerator, but they had, with the power being off, it smells bad, and there's a little bit of signs of small mold growth. You know, for the $600 it costs to replace it, it's probably worth it to clean it and see if you can get that, save that cost. You can see that a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit of scrubbing, so it's a question of whether or not there's some back in there. So, you know, how do you want to do that? You got a pantry, fairly good size. Got the kitchen island. Again, these are nice little upgraded knobs. It's all good in here. The racks are out of the stove, but you know, appears that it's going to be fine. Can't tell without power. The microwave seems to be fine. The dishwasher seems to be fine. There are no signs of leaks. Well, let me put this back. In the other bathrooms, there's no sign of leaks. I don't know what's underneath here. There's just so much in here. The sink needs to have a little bit of grout work done in here, or not grout, but ceiling caulk. The sink, you know, it's kind of hard to say. I think it could probably be cleaned. There is a chip in the porcelain here, and there's a chip right here. It'll be your call on that. All the windows seem to be fine. So we've got the nice little cabinets here. Fan, fixtures, all good here. So we'll go upstairs. Now this carpet needs to be replaced, but when we get upstairs you're going to see that, in my opinion, the carpet upstairs does not need to be replaced. It needs to be cleaned. However, the caveat is that the stairs look pretty dirty. So I guess, you know, to make this most professional and to keep the colors separate, if you could tile or wood laminate floor these, it would be a permanent solution where you wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. If not, you could replace this and replace this carpet, but you'd have to be able to do it or match it close enough where it didn't look amazingly different when it got to the top here. Because again, from this point here, from this, let's let it focus. From this point here, the carpet seems to be, just needs to be cleaned. The whole upstairs needs to be cleaned, and that's it. We'll go into the master bedroom, and the master bedroom is 13 feet by 15 feet. It's actually a nice fan. And you know, these blinds in the house, they're all inexpensive blinds, but they work very smoothly, and they don't actually, for some reason, they don't look bad in this house. Nice. We have a walk-in closet that's 9 feet across by 4 feet deep. There's linoleum in the master bathroom. It looks fine. I don't see any defects or cracks or gouges. You could probably leave that as it is. Got the double sinks, got the nice little fixture handles on there. Nice big mirror. 3 windows for lots of light. Combination tub shower. All nice. Needs to be cleaned. There's no signs of the linoleum coming up anywhere from water damage, so I think we're good there. Again, there's no signs of water leaks underneath any of these sinks up here. A little bit of an upgraded shower head. You know, and actually, even this paint up here isn't that bad, but I would, you know, budget for painting. Got to make it look really good. Clean the carpets up here. Second bedroom is 11 feet by 12 feet. A little bit bigger than normal. Inexpensive fan. I would recommend replacing that one. And the hall bathroom, laminate flooring. At least it's got upgraded faucets and fixtures in the whole place. This one here, it doesn't seem to be raised, but it needs to be caulked, I would say. If you decided to keep this linoleum here, at least caulk it. This washroom is huge, but it's so dark you're not going to be able to see it. It's at least, conservatively, it's at least 14 feet deep. It's got lots of lights in here, and track lighting, and it's about 4 to 5 feet across. One of the largest laundry rooms I've seen in a while. This last bedroom, third bedroom, is 13 by 12, actually very large for this kind of a house. This fan needs to be replaced also, I would say. Well, this one might not. This one might be okay. So maybe just one fan replacement in the house, considering that they work, if they work with the electricity on. So that is the house. We're going to go in the backyard here. You know, I did mention that the blinds are okay in this house. Well, here's one exception. We're missing actually like 4 wands up this one, 3 or 4 wands. So going to have to probably replace the Arcadia door blinds. But other than that, the rest are okay. Now, this backyard is very nice. It's just way overgrown. No one's touched it in a very long time. So I think if you basically just trimmed it up, you're good to go here. Trim the bushes, trim the trees, trim the bougainvillea bush, trim this big tree here. Trim everything down so you can see it. You've got a patio, you got some drywall cracking up here, That is not drywall, but some tape cracking here you're going to have to take care of. And same with over here. The house exterior and the sides and the back is great. Got the air conditioner over here, but let's get out of all this foliage and so you can see what the yard looks like. So you're basically going to have to trim. You've already got a nice border around all the grassy areas. Very large. You can tell when this yard gets trimmed up, it's going to look really, really nice. So you're talking trimming here, only trimming. If this is dead, maybe pulling this out. You might have to replace a bush or two back in this corner. You can see you got a lot of the shoots from a lot of the trees growing up. It's been so long since someone's maintained this place. But what a nice backyard once it's trimmed up. Yeah, you can see all these shoots coming up from the trees, so cut these little branches off. That's going to be a couple of truckloads of cutting right there, huh? Nice, very nice. Thank you for joining us on another video tour. We are Ron and Christina Wilczek, Metro Phoenix Homes. Feel free to give us a call at 480-445-9480 or see us on the web at metrophoenixhomes.com. Thanks and have a blessed day.